Now let's get into the big story. On Saturday, May 17th, 2025, Baghdad hosted the 34th Arab Summit. This wasn't just another diplomatic gathering. It was a major milestone for Iraq. The summit highlighted Iraq's growing importance in the region's economic development and reinforced its standing as a serious player on the Arab development map. What makes this even more noteworthy is Iraq's economic performance. The country now ranks fourth among Arab nations in terms of gross domestic product. That's a huge accomplishment and a clear sign that Iraq is on an upward trajectory. This kind of momentum has once again reignited discussion about the Iraqi dinar's revaluation, often referred to in the community as the RV. Iraq is potentially preparing to roll out a new exchange rate, one that could be significantly higher than what we've seen in the past, and possibly even higher than those of its regional neighbors. But for a change of that magnitude to hold water, it's going to need strong support. That includes backing from regional countries, full approval from Iraq's own central bank, and a green light from the international financial community. People are watching closely to see if this alignment happens because without widespread support, a rate change like this would struggle to be sustainable. Meanwhile, the investment scene in Iraq is heating up. The National Investment Commission, or NIC, has announced more than 130 fully approved investment opportunities. These will be presented at the upcoming Iraq Investment Forum. Events like this are becoming regular occurrences now, especially with the involvement of organizations like the Iraq-Britain Business Council, IBBC. In fact, another NIC and IBBC event is already scheduled for mid-June. These events are drawing interest from some of the world's most respected corporations. This summer, we're likely to see an influx of international attention on Iraq, and not just because of speculation around the dinar's value. The global business community is clearly interested in what Iraq has to offer. Now let's talk about the news that's grabbing everyone's attention. The Iraqi dinar is reportedly trading at $4.20. Yes, you heard that correctly. $4.20 per dinar. This isn't a small shift. It's a dramatic development that has triggered a wave of reactions across financial markets and among investors who follow Middle Eastern currencies. But what does this change mean for you? To answer that, we have to look at why the dinar has reached this point. There are several factors contributing to this change. First and foremost, Iraq's economy is improving. After years of conflict, the country is starting to stabilize. That kind of stability attracts foreign investors, and as investment flows in, the local currency tends to strengthen. In addition, Iraq remains one of the world's leading oil producers. As global oil prices rise, so does the country's revenue, and that helps boost the value of its currency. This is simple supply. So, what are the implications of this new exchange rate? If you're planning to travel to Iraq, this development could increase your purchasing power significantly. Your dollars will go further, which makes everything from accommodations to dining and local shopping more affordable. But the real intrigue lies with investors. A stronger dinar could represent a golden opportunity for those involved in foreign currency markets. However, currency investing isn't for everyone. It comes with its own set of risks and requires a good understanding of global economics. If you're thinking about getting involved, there are a few steps to consider. First, you might want to open a foreign currency account. This allows you to hold dinars and take advantage of favorable rates. It's also important to stay informed. Keep an eye on developments in Iraq's political and economic environment. Policy changes, shifts in oil prices, and global financial trends can all affect the value of the dinar. Also, make use of currency exchange platforms. These platforms make it easier to buy and sell foreign currencies and give you access to market tools and analytics. But let's be realistic, there are risks involved. Currency values can fluctuate for reasons that aren't always predictable. That's why it's crucial to have a strategy. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying your investments is one of the best ways to protect yourself from volatility. Being cautious doesn't mean being fearful. It means being smart. To give you a broader perspective, we reached out to a few financial analysts to hear their thoughts on the revaluation of the dinar. These experts have been watching Iraq's progress closely and offer valuable insights on what this could mean for the future. While we're not naming specific individuals here, their general consensus is that Iraq is entering a transformative phase, one that could reshape the region's financial structure if managed correctly. Now let's take a step back and look at the broader geopolitical context. Donald Trump has long played a significant role in shaping U.S. foreign policy, especially in the Middle East. His recent actions in the region have reignited conversations about reform, security, and stability. These aren't just political buzzwords, they're essential building blocks for economic progress. A stable Middle East creates the foundation for investment, development, and prosperity. Iraq is listening. Iraqi leaders are increasingly focused on building a stable and secure environment, and currency reform is a major... The Iraqi dinar has been a topic of speculation for years, but this isn't just about revaluing a currency. It's about rebuilding a nation. A stronger dinar isn't just a win for investors, it's a potential turning point for ordinary Iraqis. Better monetary policies could lead to better job opportunities, improved living standards, and a renewed sense of national pride. These changes won't happen overnight, but they are moving quickly. Reform requires commitment, and more importantly, it requires security. Without safety and political stability, no amount of financial reform can succeed. We're now seeing a shift in alliances and partnerships across the Middle East. Trump's emphasis on reform has accelerated this shift. Countries want to align with a new vision, one that promises growth, foreign investment, and economic independence. Iraq is at the center of this transformation. Whether the current enthusiasm will lead to long-term results remains to be seen, but there is no denying that momentum is building. This is about more than market trends. For millions of people in Iraq, monetary reform could mean a better future. It could mean a currency that finally reflects the strength and potential of the nation. This goes beyond charts and exchange rates. It's about real lives and real progress. So what does all this mean for you? The actions of one person, whether a president, a policymaker, or an investor, can have far-reaching effects. And right now, those effects are being felt across the Middle East. The question is, are we on the verge of a major transformation, or is this just another wave of speculation? We want to hear from you. What do you think about the Iraqi dinar trading at $4.20? Are you thinking about investing, or maybe even planning a trip to Iraq? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on global currencies, financial markets, and breaking economic news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next